Tuesday, September the 19th, 2017, to you. Before anything, I must mention about the damaging earthquake which hit Mexico today at 18 hours 14 minutes UTC. The seismic event had a 7.1 magnitude and its epicenter was located 7.5 miles southeast of Azoxiapan, Morelos. Its death toll is 149, but that number is expected to increase, considering how many buildings are collapsed as a result of the disaster. By brutal coincidence, this earthquake took place exactly 32 years after another seismic catastrophe in Mexico. If things were not sad enough, Hurricane Maria is expected to make landfall in Puerto Rico in a few hours' time. Maria is the first Category 5 hurricane which hit Puerto Rico in 85 years, along with the resulting devastation which will surely have a negative effect on our country's economy. I'm afraid that Puerto Ricans could be ignored. Two simultaneous tragedies are too much for human attention. This is the time when we ought to be grateful for being alive. Precisely, we mainly owe the miracle of life to Mr. Stanislav Petrov. He was a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces, and his job was to monitor the USSR satellite system. He was on duty in the early morning hours of September 26, 1993, when the computer sounded an alarm indicating that the United States had launched 5 nuclear-armed intercontinental ballistic missiles. Mr. Petrov was supposed to inform the computer warning to his superiors. That could have triggered a retaliation sequence which in turn would have caused a nuclear war and our doom as human race. Instead, Mr. Petrov called the duty officer at the army headquarters and reported a system malfunction. Later on, it was concluded that the Soviet satellites have mistakenly identified sunlight reflecting on clouds as ICBM's engines. Still, Mr. Petrov was scolded for not filling in a service journal. Due to the ongoing crisis in the Korean Peninsula, our fears concerning a nuclear conflict have revived. We have heard President Trump saying he would destroy North Korea. Fear is a powerful dissuasive though. I wonder whether soldiers would obey any order which could cause a nuclear outcome. Mr. Petrov lacked of the so-called military discipline, and that is why he should be praised as one of the most important heroes in human history. Ironically, he died almost in the dark. A few days ago, German political activist Mr. Karl Schumacher had tried to contact Mr. Petrov to wish him a happy birthday. But he reached Mr. Petrov's son, Dmitry, who said his father had died on May the 19th. He died in oblivion, but thanks to him, we did not die in oblivion. Who could remember us anyhow? The world is still on.